The people wanted it! Hello ladies and gentlemen, TK Guillotine here, and welcome to the very first of my viewer-requested Transformer videos. So, couple things I'm going to say about this. First off, this was a request. This video you're watching right now was a request from a viewer, and I have decided to turn this into a thing because I think this could be definitely a fun way for me to kind of talk about some of the figures in my collection because they're not new, and I don't really have much to say about a figure when it's not new, but the fact that knowing that somebody out there is waiting for me to talk about it, make a video, is probably going to make me have more things to say about it. Hopefully that's what I'm going for. This is the first time attempting this. So here's the deal. If you would like me to make a video on any Transformer in my collection that I have not already made a video on, let me know in the comment section down below. Tell me what robot you want me to make a video on, and you'll go into a queue. But there are some rules here. Do not rush me. I will get to your video when I get to it. I'm always gonna prioritize the newer stuff. The newer stuff will always come first, and you know, just wait for it and it will come eventually. I can almost guarantee it. And I will definitely, like, everybody who suggests one and asks for ones, I will heart your comment, so that will pretty much let you know that you're in the queue. So yeah, that is gonna be the rule. So let's get into this, starting up with the very first one. My very first request was Kingdom Cyclonus, one of the greatest Transformer figures of all time, and I don't think that is going to be much of a shock for you to hear from me. This is a really amazing figure, and everybody has already said that to hell and back, but I'm going to as well. So here we go, Kingdom Cyclonus. The only word I can think of to describe this thing is pretty much just flawless. It's a perfect Cyclonus. There's nothing about this figure that I would change, other than maybe the way the legs work, because this is a little difficult to transform, but we'll talk more about that when we actually go to transform him. But besides that, his robot mode is basically flawless. I absolutely love his head sculpt. It looks so good. They even gave him light piping, which is just fantastic. You can, of course, store his gun on the back. The gun is quite nice. I do quite like it, and you can, of course, give that to him for him to hold right there, and it is, of course, blast effect compatible. Really great right there. So yeah, robot mode looks absolutely perfect. Really phenomenal articulation. He's got great knee bend. He's got really good ankle pivot right there, as you see there. The head is actually on a couple joints. It actually is on a hinge at the base, which is kind of for transformation, but you can totally use it for articulation. And then the head is on a ball joint right there, which is really great. You can also kind of utilize these transformation joints to get some backwards butterfly movement right there, and if you kind of position them right, you can kind of make it look pretty cool right there. I always liked that, used that quite a bit when I was messing with this guy. So yeah, overall, really not many flaws to talk about with the robot mode, because, well, actually, there is basically none. Like, talking about kibble, what kibble? He's completely clean on the back. I guess these pieces could kind of be considered kibble, but now you're just being picky. Yeah, there's basically no kibble. I love the backpack. It's really cool. I know it's supposed to be the other way, but oh my god, if you really care about that, man, you're a little bit hopeless. I'm just gonna say it. So yeah, great backpack. Love the profile of him overall. I mean, I'm gonna sound like a broken record through this whole video. This is a perfect figure. I don't know what else to say. He is perfect. He has no flaws, except for, well, I don't really think this is really a flaw, but I'm not a huge fan of the way his legs work. So you can see the way the legs work for the transformation is they're empty in there, and they're on these double hinges, and you have to bring them in. And it's not the best design because it's kind of hard to get it perfectly to where you, like, know the legs are supposed to be, and you want the legs to be equal length, and it's kind of difficult to pull that off with this system. But, you know, a little bit of finagling, it's perfectly worth it. I mean, this figure is absolutely worth that tiny little issue right there. But the transformation also does tend to give me a bit of an issue when I go for that part, which hopefully I'll be able to show you that when I actually do go to transform him. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about Kingdom Cyclonus. He is flawless. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they say about him. He is absolutely flawless. For a quick comparison, I will bring in his buddy, his quote-unquote buddy. You know, is kind of, they were kind of forced to work together, weren't they? I mean, like, come on, like, let's be real here. It was Skywarp. It was Skywarp who got turned into Cyclonus, and he was Thundercracker originally. So, you know, I guess, you know, the Seekers, There you go. There they are together. You know what I'm getting at here. You know why I'm showing these together. Let's not overdo it here. But yeah, there he is with Scourge, and why not? Here he is with Skywarp. So there you go. There are your comparisons. The only two I really think we need to do here until I get Kingdom Galvatron, of course. So yeah, there is your comparisons right there. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about Kingdom Cyclonus. He's fucking amazing. He's just flawless. He's incredible. I'm pretty sure I've said everything there is to say about him. So let's get into the transformation and oh my god, I'll tell you this straight up. He is my favorite alt mode of any Transformer figure ever. The alt mode on this figure is just incredible. So let's get into this. The transformation is quite fun as well. So we're gonna take his head, not his head. We're gonna take his gun, put it on this side here, and we're gonna get into it. So arms are going to open up like this, and then the hands are going to flip around just like that, and you're going to close. And you can totally have like Mega Man hand cannons right there, which is pretty cool. Fold it this way, and then just like the Universe 08 Cyclonus, you're going to take this. It's a double hinge joint on the wing, and it's going to flare out like this, and then it's going to peg in place just like that, and then you're going to flip that little wing out, and that's going to give him that going on. Same thing on the other side here. So we're going to open up the hand, we're going to flip the hand in, close it back up, rotate it 90 degrees, take this piece out, flip that piece up, bring that in, and then leg all that together, and there we have the arms all done. For the legs, we're going to push this piece up, bring that up, fold in the foot, and close that down, and that perfectly seals away his feet, and I absolutely love that transformation. They did do this on Siege and Earthrise Soundwave as well, but I personally think he does it the best. Just to show you what I'm getting at here, here's Siege Soundwave. He comes up, kind of does the exact same thing right there. His is pretty good as well. I do think his is very smooth as well, but I do think that Cyclonus utilizes it the best. And one thing also I forgot to kind of say about Cyclonus, his plastic feels incredible. Like seriously, this guy feels like such a high quality toy, and there's absolutely no floppiness with his joints whatsoever. Like I said, flawless toy. Like I cannot hammer that home enough. In my opinion, he is a flawless toy. But let's continue, shall we? So next thing we're going to do is we're going to unpeg the arms from the torso. You see they just peg in right there. You're going to bring them back on that double hinge joint just like that and have that going on. You're going to do that on both sides. We're going to open up his front of his torso right there, and then the back of the torso. And if you saw my top 5 most brilliant transformations in the War for Cybertron trilogy video, then you know what we do next. This transformation is so brilliant. We take the head and we actually exchange it for the nose cone, and then the nose cone is just going to explode out of his torso. So this piece comes out like this piece pops out, and then the nose cone folds out. And there we go. That is the entire nose cone, and all that does collapse and go into the torso, which is just incredible. I mean, like, yeah, it's seriously, it is absolutely incredible. Like, the level of engineering that Hasbro puts into these War for Cybertron trilogy figures is just, it's outstanding, man. It's outstanding. We really are being treated well, and people still complain, and I don't understand it. But yeah, there you go. There you have that all done. Now we're going to close the torso up, and that is going to perfectly conceal all that. And now we're going to do this part. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this entire cockpit around just like that. And then we're going to take the legs, and this is where we have to do this, and hopefully it won't be too difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it out. We're going to collapse in the top of the joint, and then we're going to bring it down, and that is going to conceal the entire leg right there. So that is what we have on the robot mode, and that is what we have on that. So once again, to show you that again, it comes out, we're going to fold it all the way out, we're going to bring it up on the double hinge joint all the way up, and then we're going to bring that down, and that's going to conceal all of that. And it's, as you can see here, it's kind of giving me a hard time right now, but not too bad. That was actually pretty good. And then we're going to peg together the legs, and from here on out, the rest of this is stupid amounts of fun, because we're basically just going to seal up this perfect alt mode real quick. So this piece is going to seamlessly tab into the back of the cockpit right there. So we have that going on. We're going to rotate the arms around. We're going to bring them down on the double hinge joint. That is going to connect. That is going to come in, and it's going to tab in place right there. And we're going to continue, and we're going to do that same thing on the other side. Bring that down and tab that in right there. Oh boy! Every time I see this alt mode, I immediately am just like, it's incredible. This alt mode is like, the robot mode is incredible, but this alt mode is What do I say? What do I say? Perfect. It's perfect. That's the word I want to say, but I'm such a broken record because I've said the word, this is a perfect figure like 20 times throughout this video, but I don't know what else to say. Like, I say that all the time. I say that all the time. I don't know what else to say, but I genuinely don't know what else to say about this figure. He is perfect. He is incredible. And you all knew that before you even clicked on the video, because everybody watching this right now probably has this and probably knows just how perfect he is. Look at this freaking jet mode. Look at it. Find one flaw. Find one flaw. No landing gear? Guess what? He has landing gear. Flip out these little landing gear on the bottom here. Although this one's giving me a trouble. Come on. Come on. Oh, maybe it was because I wasn't opening it right? Yeah, I was opening it the wrong way. Like I said, I haven't transformed this guy in a little bit. I said that in the top 5 most brilliant transformations video. But yeah, there you go. There's your landing gear. So, any more flaws? That's what I thought. Alrighty, so yeah, I can't even think of anything else to say about him. That this is one of the best Transformer figures of all time, probably. One of the best Hasbro Transformer figures of all time, by far. He's just incredible. Like, you didn't even need to hear that from me. You've probably heard it from everybody and their mother. This figure is incredible. He is so good. Yeah. That's all I got for you. You can, there's not really a good place to store the gun. You can tab it into the top if you want. Right there. You can tab it in the top if you want, or I guess you could tab it into the wings. So there you go. If you want to do that, I don't really like that. Ooh, but if you remember, one thing I could show real quick. If you remember in Universe 08, Cyclonus was a target master, and his target master was named Nightstick. And, this guy came out in Siege, and I have him, I think his name was Singe, and he, kind of looks like Nightstick to me. So, and I mean, even his gun mode kind of looks like Nightstick to me. I did have the Universe 08 Cyclonus when I was a kid. I did forget to mention that. But yes, I did have the Universe 08 Cyclonus when I was a kid. And, it's probably actually still somewhere in my room here, so. Yeah, there you go. It kind of looks like Nightstick. I don't know. I think that does kind of look like Nightstick, although honestly, it kind of looks like every target master ever. But yeah, there you go. You can kind of give him an updated Nightstick, although this doesn't really want to peg in all that well. So there you go. If you want to do that, and of course you can do that in robot mode as well. So yeah, I just decided to talk about that real quick because I just don't know what else to say about this magnificent toy. Some people are talking about how they might be able to remold him into Depth Charge for Kingdom, or maybe a future Beast Wars line in the future, because he kind of looks like a Stingray if you bring him this way. So I don't know. Yeah, if they want to remold him into Depth Charge, be my guest. I will absolutely take that. Yeah. That's it. I got nothing more for you, man. I got nothing more for you. Kingdom Cyclonus is an incredible, incredible figure, and if you don't have it, you need to get it ASAP. Really, just a phenomenal Transformer. Really, he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you enjoy watching me talk about robots that turn into things and you'd like to see me do it more. And if the guy watching this, if the guy who suggested this video for me is watching this, I hope it delivered. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, once again, leave your suggestions. What robots do you want me to talk about in this kind of viewer requested review kind of series, or review? I still don't like calling my stuff reviews, but still. And if you want to post anything, if you want me to review anything, if you'd like to see what Transformers I have that you can check out, you can go check out my collection video on my channel where you'll see my entire collection, and you can request any of those Transformers that have not already been given a video. So there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and this is DK Guillotine, signing out.